I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, your screen is
Okay.
visible, sir. I am
Okay, thank
enable
you.
chat section as well. If you have any queries related to, you can ask in chat section.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. So once again, welcome to the second mentoring session about cybersecurity. So the last week, we have already learned some basics of cybersecurity. So we have already learned what we mean by cybersecurity, and we have seen some threats, some advanced threats that is happening in the recent era. Last session we have discussed what is phishing attack, how it can be implemented, and how we can protect from this type of phishing attack. That are things we have seen in the last session. And last session we already discussed one more topic we already discussed, that is website security also we have seen. So the website security, the website, every organization, as you know, very most of the organization have their own website. And we learn how the attacker is attacking the website. We already seen the things. There are different methods are there to attack a website, like SQL injection is there, XSS attack is there, and SQL map command is there, and cookie stealing, DOS attack is there, and file uploading methods are there. Different methods are there to attack the website. And we have done live demonstration of how to attack a website. That all things we have seen in the last mentoring session. So in this session, we are going to see one more topic, like how the attacker is going to attack your system, because we all are using different types of system. You are having your own laptop, mobile phone, or any other electronic gadgets that is connected to the internet. How they can attack your systems? How they means meaning there's a black hat hacker. How they can come into your system and get your details, get your sensitive information from your system, from your computer. You may using Windows machine or Linux based machine or Mac operating system, some machines you are using. And in your local machine, you are having some files and folders that store some sensitive information, like your some sensitive informations. If an attacker is able to access your system, he can log into your system and that details, then get that details. So this is the first thing we are going to see, how the attacker is going to attack your systems. And after that, we are going to see, and next one more thing we are going to cover during the session is the browser vulnerabilities, because we all are using different browsers. Sometimes you are using Mozilla, sometimes Google Chrome, Chromium browser, or some other advanced browsers. So what are the vulnerabilities? And the browser is intended to design to access some websites. Website is nothing but it is a combination of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So if I am a black hat hacker, I can design a website by using simple HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Suppose I am creating a vulnerable website and I am sending this link to the victim, and the victim just accessing my website, then what may be the problem for that? So the problem is that if you are clicking, if a victim is accessing any vulnerable website, then his browser can be controlled by the attacker. Attacker can control his entire browser. So we will see, then it will be more clear. So these are the main two topics we are going to cover with some hands-on activities as well. So these are the two topics. So first of all, we are going to see the system security or system attack or system hacking. System means whether it may be a Windows machine or Linux or macOS or Android or any type of systems. How the attacker is attacking a system. So before going to see how an attack a system. Just imagine a thief. Okay, just imagine a thief. He has a plan to attack a house. Just imagine there is a thief is there. He want to attack a house. So how he can attack a house? Before going to do the actual actions or actual attack, he need to gather some information about this house. Who all are the neighbors? Is there any gate is there? When the house owner is going out, when the house owner come back, is there any easy way at the back side? If CCTV is working, so all this information need to gather collect first. Once all information is gathered about that house, then the thief task is very easy. He got some information like that. During this time and this time, in between this time, there will not be anybody in this house. He got some information. So that the thief can attack, select that particular time. And he found an easy way to get into the house from the back side. So he can directly go over there. And he found that there is no CCTV. So then there is one more. He is one more step ahead, and his task is very easy. So before going to attack a particular house, the thief or the attacker need to gather some information about the house. So in the same way, in the internet, lot of machines are there. And attacker want to attack a particular house. Attacker want to attack a particular machine. Attacker want to attack a particular machine. So before going to attack a particular machine, the attacker need to gather some information about the machine. Attacker need to gather some information about the machine. So that is the first step before attacking a system. Attacker need to collect some information, or gathering information is the first step. So how to gather the information about the system? There is a wonderful tool in Kali Linux, or a wonderful tool is there. It is Nmap or network
When
mapper to collect some information about the systems. So, okay, first of all, we can go collect some information about the systems. So there is Nmap. This is the first step, reconnaissance or information gathering. So Nmap is the one of the very interesting and powerful command to gather the information. Okay, so I'm going to move to my Kali Linux. Okay, this is the attacker machine. Okay, before that, let me turn on my one more machine. I'm turning on one more machine. So my network in my home, I am having a Wi-Fi router is there. In that Wi-Fi router, so many machines are connected. I am having one machine is there, and I am having two smartphones are there. My TV is also connected to my Wi-Fi. So some devices are connected to my. It is my local area network. Okay. And this Kali Linux, this is an attacker. This machine is also connected to my Wi-Fi router. This is the situation. Voice is breaking. Can you please check whether can you?
So your voice is clear. There are chances that the student might have the issue from his end.
Okay,
Rest your
okay,
voice is clear. Yes, sir.
okay. Thank you. Okay, so this is my Kalinin X or the attacker machine. This is the attacker machine. So what the attacker is trying to do is he need to find some information about the machines. So we are going to do the nmap command. So open the terminal, and we can use this command nmap. Nmap is a command. Nmap command. So what I am going to do is nmap. I can do my IP address is in the range 192.168. Let me check. Okay, 64 point star. So I don't know how many machines are connected in this network. Okay, I'm trying to enlarge. First of all, just imagine that you are an attacker or an attacker is there, and attacker is there in a public Wi-Fi or any other network. First of all, he want to identify a one machine in that network. Attacker is in the one network, maybe in your college Wi-Fi or a public Wi-Fi or even in the internet. The attacker will be there. Attacker is definitely connected to any one of the network. Maybe in your local area network, or maybe in a public Wi-Fi, or maybe in the internet. Okay, definitely attacker is connected. And so many other machines are also connected in the same network. So this is the scenario. The scenario is same as here. In my home, I am having a local area network or a Wi-Fi router. So many other machines are connected along with this machine. This is the attacker machine. Not only this machine is connected, along with so many other machines are also connected in this network. So what the attacker is doing is he wants to find out how many machines are connected in this network. Something like that. Okay, so 192.168, this is my local area network IP address. So just enter. It will give some information how many machines are connected in this network. You will get some information. So the scanning is going on. We can see, now you can see in my LAN or my local area network, my network or this attacker machine. Remember, this machine is an attacker side. Attacker is scanning the network and identified how many machines are connected. He got the information. 10 machines are there in this network. Okay, what all are that machines? We can see 192.168.64.0. It may be a router or something. 168.64.1 is another machine. 64.4 is there. 64.231 is there. Maybe I think it is my smartphone, I think. 232 is there. I am having two smartphones. This may be another one. 236 is there. Maybe my Windows machine. I don't know. Okay. 253 is there. Maybe my TV. These are the different devices connected in this network. So attacker got the information that these many machines are connected in this network. So what you can do is whenever you are connected as an attacker side, the attacker can do is attacker can go to the public Wi-Fi, just scan the command, scan the network. So he will be able to he will be getting all IP addresses of all the machines connected to the network. I got I got the information something like this many machines are connected in this network. And one machine I can see. Okay. These many machines are connected. So once he got the information that these many machines are connected, now the attacker can select any machine to attack. Attacker can select any machine. It is something similar to when a thief going to a village, he sees so many houses are there. He just turned around and he can see so many houses are there. And the thief can decide or select one house. He can select one house. Similarly, this is an attacker. He can see these many machines are connected in this network. He can select any machine. Okay, so what I am doing is I am selecting this machine. Okay, to attack. Not to attack, I am selecting this machine or any machine. You can select any machine. Okay, I don't know which machine is this one. I am selecting this machine for attacking. So next step is I am selecting one machine, or it is something similar to thief is selecting one house for attacking. Attacking a particular house. He selected one house. Similarly, I am selecting randomly selected one machine. Okay, the IP address is 192.168.64.4 is the IP address. I got the information. I am selecting this machine for attacking, and but I am having only that information like this is the IP address. But we need to gather more information about that machine. Then only we can attack. Otherwise, we can also attack, but it is very dangerous. Imagine the thief is selected one house, but he need to gather more information about that house. When the house owner going out, when the house owner comes by, whether CCTV is there, any backdoor is there, the attacker, the thief need to gather all such information. Similarly, we are also going to gather some information. So in order to get some information, we can use nmap command again, nmap network command, network mapper, just to give the IP address 192.168.64.4. This machine details I am going to gather. We are going to collect the information about this particular machine. Now I am not focusing any other machine in the network, even though I am having so many machines are connected in this network. I am only focusing on that particular machine which I have selected, which I am going to attack. 192.168.64.4 is my target. I am going to attack that particular machine. So I am going to gather more information about that machine. So the command is nmap 192, just to give the IP address. The scanning is going on. The scanning is going on. We will get more information. Yeah, netted discovery is another command. Yes, very good. Netted discovery is another. If you're not aware about the nmap command, you can definitely use netted discover command, or other one is Zenmap command. Zenmap is a GUI based off Nmap, and some other netted discovery is also good. Other tools is also there. I can check. for yeah, nmap is there, nmap is there. Yeah, next one is better cap is there. Better cap command, better cap is there. So there are different commands are there to identify who all are how many machines are connected in this network. You can use network discover command, something like this. If you are not aware about nmap command, you can definitely use net to discover. Net discover, just to give net to discover. Net to discover. Okay, root privilege is required. So sudo. Okay, it will scan your network, and here you will get the information. Here you will get the information how many machines are connected in this network. You will get that information as well. So network discover is also good, but the powerful command is this nmap. If you want to become a cybersecurity specialist or cybersecurity expert, the first step is have a deep understanding about this nmap command. It is a very powerful command, nmap command. Okay, so what we have done is using this nmap command, we are getting more details, much more details about that machine. So 192.168.64.4 is the target machine. We identified one machine in the network, that is the target machine. We are focusing only on that machine, scan that particular machine. Now I am getting this much of information. What information you are getting? Here, these many ports are open. Port 21 is open, and the services are definitely FTP. Port 22 of that particular machine is also open. SSH is running over there. Port 23 is open. So these many ports are open in the target machine. We have targeted a machine in the network. So many machines are there. Just pick up any machine, randomly pick up any machine that you want to attack and scan that particular machine. And we are getting some information, interesting information like this many ports are open. Port 21, port 22, 25, 53. These are the ports are open on that particular machine. And these are the services running. And I want to know which operating system is running on that machine. I don't know which machine is that one. So
This meeting is being recorded.
I'm going to identify which operating system running over there. For that, I can use -o command. -o. Oh, sorry, -o. It requires a root privilege, so sudo. -o command you can use. Sometimes it may not be working. If it is not working, means okay, we are not getting actually which operating system. You can use -sa command. Sorry, -a command you can use. If you have any confusion about this nmap command, you can just give nmap -help. -h, then it will gives you different options. So -a command is also you can use to identify the operating system of that particular machine. Okay, this scanning is going on, nmap -a. Okay, now we can okay, we are getting some information. OS and the service detection is done. Okay, so the operating system is Unix and it is a Debian version 3.0.20. It is the operating system of that particular machine. So we identified the remote machine is a Debian or Linux based machine, and the computer name is exploitable. Domain name is this one. We got some information. So we got some information. So we identified the steps are this one. These are the steps. First, attacker log into some network. Just a 1 minute. Okay, so these are the steps we follow. First, the attacker come to the network, come into the network, and where so many other machines are also there. The attacker scanned the network, identified which all are the machines are there, which all are the machines are there. We identified it. Then attacker can select any particular machine. Any particular machine, we've selected that particular machine and have a deep scan on that machine. We identified which all of the ports are open that machine, which operating system is running. And the very important thing is we can do one more command like nmap. We can see the version number of that service running over there. The victim we are targeted on this machine 192.168. 64.4. We can see one more deep scanning on that machine. Okay, nmap. Okay, sorry, nmap. Command is nmap. Okay, it is a very deep scanning on that particular machine. You can use. We can use the very deep scanning in the machine. We are going to deeply scanning on that particular machine. So the scanning is going on. In the network, so many machines are there. I have picked, the attacker picked one particular machine and scanned that particular machine. We are getting one more, some other information about that machine. Okay, now I am getting these many informations. See, the informations are there in that particular machine, in the remote machine. Port 21 is open, FTP is running, and the version of FTP service is 2.3.4. That service is running on port 21 on that particular machine. Remember, the attacker is there. Till now, attacker don't have a physical access of that machine. He is sitting remotely and doing all those things. The machine may be in the network. He is doing everything remotely, so that the victim may not know that the attacker is watching him. Attacker is doing some actions on that machine. So everything is done remotely. So the attacker is this machine. I am doing everything on this particular machine, but the victim is in my network. I am not going to have a physical access of that machine. I don't need it. Okay, so we got some information like that in that machine. The machine port 21 is open, FTP service is running, and the version is 2.3.4. And the port 22 is also open, service SSH, and the version number is 4.7. Port 23 is also open. This is a service. This is the version number. So we got some more information about that particular machine. We got more information. So I think we need this much of information. We can Nmap having a lot of options are there. You can go to Nmap -h will give you a lot of options. Okay, for now we are stopping here. We got some information. The tiger got some information. These are the information about the machines. So the first step is over. First step is over. A tiger or a thief scanned the village, identified a particular house. He deeply scanned a particular house, deeply scanned that particular house. He got more information about that house. Similarly, the attacker is scanned the network. Similarly, attacker is scanned the network, identified a particular machine. He scanned deeply on that particular machine. We got more information. We identified that port 21 is open. Okay, for example, port 21 of that particular machine is open. Port 21 is open and the service running is FTP. The version is 2.3.4. If that particular version is vulnerable, then definitely it is very easy to attack that particular machine. We are going to check is there any vulnerability in this port. Port 21 is definitely it is open. We can see port 21 is open. If port 21 is vulnerable, then the attacker we can easily attack on that particular machine. Now I am going to check this port is vulnerable or not. For that, there is a wonderful framework is there. MSF Metasploitable framework. We can use MSF console. MSF console. Okay, next is something. Okay, we have scanned, we got some information about the remote machine. Okay, that is fine. Now, second step is, okay, now we got all information, some information about the remote machine. Okay, that is fine. Now we are trying to attack the particular machine. Now I am trying to attack that particular machine. For that, I am opening Metasploitable framework or by MSF console command. Here, we can search for any vulnerability on this port. This port is running this service. So we can copy this one. This is the information we have gathered. This information we gathered. We got this information. The port 21 is open. This is the service. We can check whether this service is vulnerable. Okay, paste. Okay, so we are getting some information like that. It is vulnerable. That the port is vulnerable so that we can easily attack that machine. We are checking whether that port is vulnerable or not. Because the service running is 2.3.4. That service is vulnerable. That is outdated. It is not patched yet. So it is vulnerable. So that we can easily attack that machine. The port 21 is open. That port is vulnerable. We found that port 21 is vulnerable because this exploit is available. We can use this exploit. One exploit is there. This is the exploit name. We can use this exploit to attack that port. Now I am going to use that exploit. So this exploit I am going to use. I am going to use this exploit, and here we need to set some option, set some field. Here we need to tell this framework to which machine we are going to attack. So we need to set our host, remote host, which machine we are going to attack? 192.168 because we have selected this one, 192.168.64.4. We are going to attack this one, and through which port we are going to attack? Set the R port. as port 21 because port 21 is open and we found that this service is running vulnerable or port 21 is vulnerable. We can attack that remote machine through this port 21. So R port I am setting, R port I am setting 21. I am going to attack this machine through this port. Now we can do exploit. The exploit is now it is going to create a backdoor or a tunnel. It is going to create. Now you can see one shell, one session is created. A backdoor has been created or a tunnel is getting created. Now we are in that particular machine. Now we are in that particular machine. Since that machine is a Linux based machine, you can execute any command over here. ls command will display all the files and folders of that particular machine. If you want to move to some other folders, you can use cd, we can use cd var. Okay, we can move ls command, you can see all the information, cd www, you can move over here, check ls, you can see all the information. Here index.php is there, you can see the content I think nano command or something to view or a cat command, cat index.php, you can execute it. Yeah, this is the command. Here you can see this is the command, this is the content of that file. So everything you are able to see. These are the, we are seeing all the information about that remote machine, that machine. So this is how the attacker is attacked. Or you can do, the attacker is completely inside that machine. He can do folders of that particular machine. He can do a lot of things. He can see what all the files, he can delete it, he can copy it, anything he can do. He can execute any commands over there. So this is how the attacker is attacking a remote machine. So the steps are there. These are the steps. First, gather information about the network. Pick up any machine if you want, you can pick up any machine and gather information about the machine. Check it is open. Check any port is open on that machine. If any port is open, check whether it is vulnerable or not. You can use MSF console or Metasploitable framework you can use to check whether the port is vulnerable. If that port is vulnerable, then definitely you can use some exploit will be there. You can make use of that exploit, use that exploit and exploit it, attack it. Then the connection will be established to the remote machine or the victim machine. You can get into that machine and execute any commands over there. If you want, you can delete it, anything you can do. So this is how the attacker is attacking a particular machine. So how it is possible? Why it is possible? It is because how you can use Nmap and Metasploit in Windows. Okay, the Metasploit is already come with Kali Linux. I don't know if it is available in Windows machine. If you are a Windows user, what you can do is, if you want to exercise this experiment means, what you can do is, you can create a virtual machine on Windows by Oracle VirtualBox. You can install some Kali Linux on the VirtualBox and you can do it. That is the best way to do, so that everything will be sandboxed. So it is because why we are able to attack the these are the information about that particular machine. First thing is this machine is vulnerable or this port is open. This port is open. This port is open. That is the first thing. And the service running is 2.3.4. It is completely outdated.
This meeting is being recorded.
Is vulnerable. So that is why the attacker is able to attack that particular machine. Attacker is attacking the machine through the port 21 because port 21 is vulnerable. Because port 21 is vulnerable because the service running is also vulnerable. How we can secure the machine? How we can secure? In order to secure our machine, what we should do is we have to close all unwanted ports. In our, if you are a Windows user or Linux-based machine uses, there are you are using different ports. If you are not using any port, just close that port. Don't make it is open forever. Just to close it. So that is the first step. First thing you have to do in order to secure the your machine, you have to close all unwanted ports. The port closing is can be done with the help of firewall. In Windows machine, there is a built-in firewall is also already there. You can go to the firewall settings and close. You can see all the ports and you can close all unwanted ports. If you are not using FTP, file transfer protocol, if you are not using FTP, then you need to you just to close that port. So the port 21 here it was open. That is why I am able to attack it. And remember, it should be everything should be updated. You have to update your system regularly. In this scenario, this is the remote machine 64.4. In 64.4, that is a remote machine. That machine is completely outdated because the service running is 2.3.4 service is running on port 21. That is completely old. And it is not at all updated. There is so many vulnerabilities are there in this particular version on that particular service. Even after there are so many patches are there, but this system is not updated. That is why it is very easy task to an attacker to attack that particular machine. So we need to update our systems regularly and close all unwanted ports. This will help to secure this type of attack. Otherwise, the system can be attacked. So I am going to not go. Okay, so another example, I can give one more example. For example, your college website. Okay, college website. I think you are studying college or school. Definitely some college, some website will be there. Okay, we can take Google as example. Okay, see google.com. Definitely this google.com. This is a website URL. Google.com. This is the website. Definitely this website should be hosted in some particular machine, some particular server. In order to attack that particular server, if I am able to log into that server, then definitely I can track or I can crash that Google if I am able to attack that server, because Google is completely hosted on that particular server. So if I am able to get into that server, then I am able to crash everything. Okay, in order to do this one, we can check whether we can do it or not. First of all, we need to get the IP address of the server machine where the Google is hosted. For that, you can just give a ping command, ping google.com. Okay, now I am getting, this is the IP address. This is the IP address of the server where Google is hosted. This is the Google server. Now I want to get more information. I am targeting this machine. This is my target machine. This is my target machine. I am targeting Google. This is my target machine. Now what I can do, I have to gather some information about that machine, whether any port is open or any port is open. If port is open, any what is the service along with version number, we need to check. So I am going to check by using, we can use nmap command. Nmap. Just to give the IP address 216, it is the IP address of Google to 58.201.110. Okay, just to present it. It is going to scan this particular IP address and gives you some information about that server. Definitely it will take some time. And I'm not sure because Google is very strong. Very strong. I don't know whether we are getting some information. If getting some information like any port is open or any other information if you are getting, and check whether it is vulnerable or not. If any vulnerability you are able to find means you can definitely attack. This is the method used by the attacker to attack a system. Okay, it will take some time. Okay, let it be here. What is UTS? It is not UTS, it is UTM because Mac is not supporting Oracle VirtualBox. Oracle VirtualBox, in order to do install some other machine, you can use for Mac. This is one machine. This machine we have attacked because you can see IF config. I have attacked this machine. 192.168.64.4. This machine I have attacked. This is another another machine. This is the Kali Linux operating system. From here, we have attacked this machine, this particular machine. Okay, Windows provide Linux terminal. Yeah, interface is strong. Okay. But this is how we are the attacker is attacking the machine. So let me check whether we are getting the information about Google. This is here. What terminal is there? Okay, now I am not getting information about Google.com or even your college website, any website, you can go and fetch the IP address and just scan that network, scan that IP address. If you are having the IP address, definitely you will get some information by using the nmap command. Okay, let me get some questions. Okay, so Is it compulsory to build the project in Kali Linux or no? Your project is a keylogger. It is a Python-based program. I will explain the project details in the last 3 minutes. So it is a Python-based project. Actually, you can run in Windows, Linux, or Mac OS, or Kali Linux, whichever operating system you can use. But platform will be Python. In Python 3 point something, 3.x. You can use. Don't use Python 2.x. You have to use Python 3.x.
Recording in progress.
System. MacBook. Is the VMware MacBook or so not one of them? VMware. Not my friend face an issue. Okay, so VMware and Oracle VirtualBox is designed for Intel architecture, but Mac is supporting ARM architecture. That is why I am unable to. The Mac users are not able to use. Okay, some all the Mac machines are definitely Intel architecture, but the new MacBook is based on ARM architecture. So there is no update for till now. It is not VMware or it is not available for ARM machines. So that is why you can use as UTM. UTM is another option to VMware. Instead of VMware, you can use it. Okay. Okay, so this is the system security. In the system security or how the attacker is attacking the system. So in order to make your system more secure, you have to close all unwanted ports, set up a firewall, set up a very used firewall, and configure the firewall properly, or close all unwanted ports, regularly update your system. This will help your system more secure. This is how you can be more secure in the cyber world. And the next thing we are going to see is the browser vulnerabilities. What are all the problems with the browser? Because we all are using the browsers, different types of browsers, Mozilla Firefox or any other browsers. So we are going to see what are the problems when you are clicking a website or clicking a link. You have so many links through WhatsApp or Facebook or Instagram. You might be receiving so many links. If you are clicking that link, it will open a website, but definitely this website may be created by somebody. Now, this is the attacker. I am going to create a website. As an attacker, I am not going to create a simple website. I am going to create a malicious website. And see what are the problems if any victim click that particular link. That is what we are going to see. Okay, try on southerncollege.com. Okay, we can check this one. Copy this one's location. How we can bounce our IP location from one place to another place. Yeah, you can bounce your IP. You can change the IP from one location to another. It can be possible with the Mozilla Firefox, Tor browser, or VPN. VPN is the good option if you want to anonymously browse or if you want to change the location. VPN is the best option. Okay, Saurashtra College. Okay, first of all, in order to do with saurashtracollege.com, first of all, get the IP address, ping Saurashtra College, paste college.com. So the IP address, I got it, that is 103.12.1.60. If you are getting this information or not to, you can go to DNS lookup. Okay, DNS lookup is a very good option to gather information about the system. Okay, just to go to DNS lookup is there. DNS lookup. So many DNS lookups are there. Okay, this is DNS lookup. Either you can enter the you will get the address and all information from here. Okay, this is IP address. Okay, well, the same that we have got just previously. This is the page. The IP address is 103.1.6. Okay, this is
Recording in progress.
okay. We'll get more information about that one. Okay, so thank college, Star College.
Recording in progress.
1.60. So come to terminal. We already got the IP address 1.60. Okay, here also we got the same information. Just to ping it, ping to this one, we are getting the IP address. Then once we are getting the IP address, okay, so nmap command, you can use nmap command, and IP address is 103.12.1.60. So it will gives you some information. Definitely, it will give some information. If you are able to see some information, you can also try. If you are able to see some port is open, or anything, if you are able to see me, you just check whether definitely this website or that server we can cache, because we are able to create a tunnel to that server, get into that server, we can see all the files and folders, we can do anything. Okay, this is okay. Let it be here. If I am getting some information, let me check. Okay, our next agenda is we're done with it. Use of Tor is good or not? Why? Okay. Use of Tor browser is the Tor network is not bad, not illegal. You can use it, but always remember, whenever you are entering into dark web or the darknet, so don't go and use that as such of illegal things. There is no restriction in the dark web. So it is better as a student perspective, what all are the things you need, it will be available in Google. You can just go to Google or something on the top layer. We are living in the top layer. Don't go beyond that layer or the dark web, because in the dark web you can use always there may be some good things are there. Imperial libraries are there. Some anonymous activities you can do. Some good things are there, and anonymous mailing options are there. So many things you can do, but some illegal things are also be there. Some terrorist activities, some other illegal things. So better keep away from Tor browsers. It is up to you what you are using. If you are using the Tor network. Okay, now we are going to see the browser vulnerabilities. So as an attacker, I am going to create a simple website. Okay, so just creating a simple website. Now to create a website, I can open gedit is there or not. Okay, I am creating in this folder www.html b folder. I am going to create a simple website. Okay, here. This is I already created a very small thing. Okay, I am going to this is how we are going to create a simple website. HTML head is there and code. Till now I have not done anything. Okay, this is here I am going to create an h1 tag. H1 tag. Welcome to cybersecurity. I am creating a simple website. Cybersecurity. Okay, now I am going to run this one. I am opening in a browser. This is the victim machine, or I have just created a website. So now to access the website, just see the IP address. IP address is 10.211.55.1. Okay, 55.1. 10.211.55.1. 10.211.55.1. H2 tag, contact us. H2 tag closed, and H3 tag, email is this one, abc@gmail.com/h3. This is the website I have just created, and I have created a simple website. This is the website. This is the website now I have created. If you want, you can style this page by using CSS. Style is equal to background color. You can set background. Simple website by using simple HTML and CSS. Now I am not going to do any beautification. We are just creating the website. Okay, now I have created the website and I am sharing this link to you. Anybody can open. Now I am created. It is available in my machine. So you are not able to access it. If you want to access means I can host in G-Rock and I can share the link. So anybody can access the website. But till now, while accessing the website, there is no issues because this is the code, this is the code, this is the HTML, CSS, HTML are there. We have just used some HTML tag and all those things. We have designed a very small website, simple website. There is no malicious. If you are accessing the website means no problem for this one. But now I am going to add, and remember this website is accessed by the browser, right? This is the victim machine. See, this is the victim machine, or it is a Mac machine. Mac machine. This is some other machine. Some victim is open this link through the browser. What is actually a browser? Just to see what is the browser is. A browser is able to design to render HTML pages. A browser is able to understand HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Any browser is able to render HTML pages and JavaScript code is also it is running. If the website having some JavaScript code, that code is also executed on the browser. If you are accessing this website, my website is there. This is my website. It is I have created. Okay, some images are there. Okay, no. Okay, let it be there. If you want, I can welcome to cybersecurity here. I can add some image as well. IMG image src is equal to okay, now I am going to save this one and come back again over here. This is another machine. You can see this is the you in the browser. You are able to see that. So this is the website I have just created. This is the code. And if I am giving this link to you, I am sending this link to you. Whenever you are clicking this link, it is opening this page or it is rendering this code over here. This is the code I have written. This is the code. This is the HTML code. And if I am doing some malicious JavaScript code, then also it will run over there. It will run over there. Now I am going. I didn't do any malicious things over there. Till now, I didn't do any malicious things. I simply created a website, nothing malicious. But now I am going to add some malicious things over there. Okay, see, I am opening a framework called the B framework is there. In the it is available, B framework. Okay, I am opening this one. This is one framework. I am going to add some malicious thing, malicious JavaScript code. I am reading it in my website. Copies one. My website code is this thing. This is okay, this is the website. Here I am adding a malicious code. So my my IP address is, what is my IP address? 10.211.55.1. This is the attacker machine. This is the attacker machine. Attacker machine's IP address is this one. 10.211.55.1. Now I have added one malicious script also there. It is a malicious script. It is a malicious script. So this is the website I have just created. Just I have created the website as an I have created website. Simple HTML is there. But matches my website is now when I'm sending this link to the
Recording in progress.
Now come back to our here. Now you are able to see in the online browser tab, you can see somebody clicked my link. This is the attacker view. This is the attacker side. In the attacker side, we got the information that somebody getting who or somebody accessed my website. Somebody accessed my website. I got the information. And we got the information. This is this machine, this person accessed my website. If you are clicking here, you will get more information about that machine. What is it? We got the IP address. Who accessed my website? 10.2.55.2. It is none other than this machine. This machine accessed the website. So we got the IP address. Once you got the IP address, you can do a lot of things. We already studied. Once you got the IP address, you can scan the IP address and getting some vulnerabilities, if any, we are able to fetch all those things. So we got the IP address, and we can see other information like they are using Mozilla Firefox, Intel Mac. This is the machine. Some other information. Okay, and the GPU architecture, we are able to see this is the link he has clicked and other informations. Okay, we got some information. Not only this one, after that, that browser will be under our control. The only thing the victim did is he accessed my website. That website is created by me. Attacker created the website. Attacker created the website. The victim just clicked the link. Victim just clicked the link. That is more than enough for an attacker to capture all the information. And after that, that browser will be under my control. Under my control. You can go over here on the command tab. Here you can go and execute different tasks. For example, alert. Create an alert. Welcome to Hackers Club. I am welcome. I am just alerting something. Welcome to Hackers Club. And I am going to execute it. It is going to execute over here. See, it is the victim side. Pop-up is coming. He is not doing anything. This is the victim side. This is the victim side. He simply clicked the link and it is sitting over there. But a pop-up coming into his browser. From where it is coming? It is done by the attacker. Attacker doing all those things on his browser. Or we can say this browser is attacked by the attacker. Only one mistake the victim did is he simply clicked a link. He simply accessed the website. But the website was malicious. But the victim didn't know that. He simply accessed the website. After that, this browser is completely controlled by the attacker. He is sending some alert messages to this browser. See, welcome to Hackers Club. This message is popping up over here. Not only this one, he can do a lot of things. Something like he can record. He can record his mic. See, start recording audio. We can see the attacker is able to record his audio as well. And our victim is somewhere in the world, we don't know. But that browser is controlled by this attacker. We can remotely sitting here and record his audio, that is possible. And not only that, we can take a screenshot what he is doing over there. Take a screenshot of his browser. What he is doing, we can take the screenshot. And the attacker is able to see his screenshot here. Attacker is able to see the screenshot. So the screenshot we can take and we can do some other things. We can redirect him to some other website. Redirect. Okay, redirect the browser. We can redirect him. I am going to redirect him to google.com. Okay, I am going to redirect him to google.com. Google. Simply execute it. Now go back here. See, it is redirected to google.com. It is redirected. The victim is simply sitting in his machine. He is not doing anything, but the entire thing is done by the attacker side. He is controlling this browser. He is redirecting his browser. He is redirecting the browser. And here there are so many other options that's also there. He can do some phishing attack as well. He can do some phishing. Google phishing. I'm going to execute this one and see the page is completely changed, right? The page is completely changed and it looks like a Google or Gmail. It looks like a Gmail, but see the URL is the same, but the look and feel is exactly same as that of Gmail. And the victim may think that who did this one? It is from the attacker side. Attacker did all those things. And sometimes the victim may think that it is the original Gmail. There is a chance that he is entering his username. This is the username and this is the password. This is the password. There may be chance that he is entering this thing. But whenever he is entering this thing, the attacker is able to fetch all those things. Attacker is able to fetch the username and password. Or in a short, we can say everything will be controlled by the attacker. The victim browser is completely controlled by the attacker. Only side is he only accessed the website. That is only one mistake he did. So after that, his entire the browser is controlled by the attacker. So this is the vulnerability. You can see whenever you are accessing, whenever you are doing some assignment, definitely you are going to go to Google and search all those activities. You are going to search in Google.com and it may redirect to some other website. Whenever you are accessing the website, there may be some pop-up coming. Says that Amazon 95% discount coupon inside. Please click here. Whenever you are seeing this thing, there is a tendency that you are clicking that link. Whenever you are clicking that link, what happens? It is redirected to some other website. That website may be created by the attacker. Something like this. Something like this, attacker may be created the website. Then what happens? Then you know what will happen. Then what happens is your end browser will be under the control of that attacker. Attacker will be able to control your browser. So better option is don't access any unwanted website. Don't click any unwanted links. So that is the best option to secure from this type of attack, the browser vulnerabilities. Online proxies. There is a question. Online proxy safe? Okay, I will answer all these questions. Okay, is there any queries related to this browser vulnerabilities or system security? You can post in the chat box. Any queries? You can post in the chat box. We are having last 30 minutes. Okay, is online proxy safe or not? So what is the role of online proxy is whenever you are accessing a website, there is a K proxies, then different proxy servers are there. So whatever you are surfing, it is passing to the proxy. And proxy is getting the details and giving the response to you. Or the proxy is the middleman between you and the original website. Everything, whatever the information you are sharing, it is passing through the proxy server. If proxy is not trusted proxy, the problem is the proxy can able to see all the packet that you are sharing. If you are using some sensitive information like username or password or credit card information, that information is also captured by the proxy. So always use a trusted proxy, otherwise it is very dangerous. Because every packet is passing through the proxy whenever you are using a proxy. Can we get access files after finding the vulnerabilities? Okay, it is related to system security, I think. After you find the vulnerabilities, you can use metasploitable framework. You can just execute console terminal like this, MS of console, and you can, if once you found the vulnerabilities, you can use a search for that vulnerability if there anything is there. Search VSF, I think, I don't know. Okay, this you can use this one, use this exploit, copy this one. Use this exploit and you have to tell which machine you are going to attack. So set our host. So my target is this machine 192.168.64. These all things we already found. I am going to attack this machine, and you can just do this command, simply exploit command. It is going to create a machine. Okay, found shell. Okay, now the session one is open. That means you are in that machine. Now you can execute any Linux commands because the room is a Linux machine. If I don't know the Python language, how can I do it? The complete step in the Python and execute how to execute the Python and everything will be explained in the video. So just to go through the video, try to install Python in your system and execute them. It is step by step. It is the code and everything will be step by step. It is there in the video. Please type all the Python and just execute the Python program. How to break the tunnel in browser attacking. So how the tunnel or the backdoor, the hook is created is whenever you are accessing the website, the JavaScript code is running over here. Okay, here 192, no, it is 10 point. This is the, no. Yes. Okay, here SB folder is there, and this is the website we have access. Now you are able to see the website is there. Now one hook is created. One hook is getting created. It is because the hook is getting created because JavaScript is still running on this browser. In order to break this one, what you can do is just close this browser. Whenever you are closing the browser, the JavaScript that you are executing, it is also exiting. Then that your tunnel is getting break. Yeah, in order to try all those things, better thing is do this thing. Better create your own local area network. Set up your own local area network by using VMware or Oracle VirtualBox. You can have different machines you can install on the VirtualBox and create a local area network in your system itself and do all those things. Which is the application. Okay, it is actually the B framework, browser exploit vulnerabilities. B framework I have used. How to stay anonymous when attacking. If you want to be anonymous, better you can go for VPN. Install a good VPN, set up a good VPN, and do all those attacks. But remember, we are not going to do any type of attack. It is doing only from the black hat hackers. Our aim is to protect all those things. We should always be like a white hat hacker. If anything happen, if you have noticed anything malicious or any vulnerabilities, you have to report all those things. Always be a white hat, not black hat. Okay, try to try a screenshot. Yes, I will show. Where and the keylogger project and where. The complete information will be updated in your WhatsApp group or Telegram group. Detail of keylogger project. What is a keylogger and how can do the keylogger? Yes. So keylogger is program. It captures all the keystrokes. whenever you are doing anything in your system, okay, this is my system computer. I am doing so many things whenever I am accessing gmail.com, for example, simple example. Here I am accessing some Gmail.
Recording in progress.
And here the login is there. I continue to login. What are all the things I have typed in my keyboard? Through the keyboard, I have typed onlinesbi.com or something that I have typed. And after that, I am going to type the username. I am going to type this is the username and this is the password. I am going to type the password. So what the keylogger do is it will capture, it will listen your keyboard. The keylogger is a software. We need to design a software that is a keylogger. It will always listen your keyboard. What all are the keys you are pressing? That is keystroke. It is capturing. It is hidden software. Okay, it is a hidden software that is installed, and it will capture all the keystroke and it is going to save in a particular file. So that is a keylogger. So what is the advantage? For example, whenever you are typing a confidential information in a file, and unfortunately you have deleted that file, there is no option to recover. For example, there is no option to recover. But if you have a keylogger, it is automatically capture all the details and it will save in a separate file. So the backup will be always be there. You don't worry about the backup and all those things. So that is the one advantage. But it can be used for malicious thing as well. For example, suppose I am installed a keylogger in my machine, keylogger in my laptop, and I am giving my laptop friends. Okay, to victim. For example, we can say I'm not the friend. I am sending to the this to the victim, and the victim is doing some sensitive information. He wants to do some online transaction. So what he is doing, he is typing online sbi.com and typing all the username and password, everything, and he is returning back my laptop back. So after that, I can open the file. So the keylogger is already installed. It will capture all the keystrokes. So what he is typing, he typed every details I am going to get. So that is the malicious thing in the keylogger. But there is other advantages there that the parents or teachers can keep track what the students or what their kids are doing. So for the monitoring also, we can use the keylogger. That is actually the keylogger. Okay, do this require expertise in Kali Linux? No, definitely no. It is for this project. In this session, we have discussed some basics of cyber security and what all are the threats are there, how you can be protected in this cyber world. That is the motto for this session. But in the project, we are mainly focusing on the keylogger. For that, you can do with your Windows machine, or if you are familiar with Linux, you can go for Linux. Install Python in your system. Install Python in your system and do the code and simply execute it. That's it. So the how to install the Python, what is the code, everything will be explained in the video. You just watch the video, then it will be very clear. How can we access college website without Wi-Fi? Some college website. Okay, definitely college website is hosted somewhere. Definitely college website is hosted somewhere. Or you can use the browser to access this. Some college website are linked to Wi-Fi. Okay, maybe you are asking about the LMS portal or something. College, if it is a college website, definitely the college website definitely uploaded in the public server, and anybody will be able to access it. If you are talking about the LMS portal, or it is in your local system, um, local area network, it is intended only for network. Then, that users that is in the same Wi-Fi is able to access it. For that, attacker needs to access login to the Wi-Fi. In order to access the Wi-Fi, you can use the aircraft.ng tool to access the Wi-Fi. Or how to remove the control? Just to close the browser. That is how we can remove the browser. These details will be updated in your WhatsApp group. Yeah, can I make the PyCharm? Yes, definitely. It is a Python program. Actually, it is a Python program. You can simply create a notepad. You can just simply create a notepad, type the program, and execute using Python. That's also fine. Or if you know the PyCharm, you can use the PyCharm and write the code in Python and execute. Whatever it is, you just even if you can use the simple notepad also. Okay, that is no issues. How to remove the control? Okay, just to close the browser will remove, because whenever you are closing the browser, it will exit the browser, and the JavaScript that was run is also getting terminated. Why the application like which attacker? So it is a B framework is a framework. It is not banned. Even it is a program somebody has created. We just used it. This type of attack is there. So that is the only the motive for this one. If it is banned, means somebody I can create a new framework like a beef. Even anybody can create it. So the thing is that the victims or the end users should aware about the website that is malicious. Any malicious, don't access any malicious website. If you are accessing the malicious website, this type of thing may happen in your systems or in your browser. How to degrade dot file. I don't know what is CAP file. Tell how to install Linux on laptop. Install Linux on your. Okay, so if you want to install Kali Linux, first in download and Oracle VirtualBox. Oracle VirtualBox. Go to Oracle VirtualBox. Oracle VirtualBox. Download it. Download Oracle VirtualBox. After installing this Oracle VirtualBox, you can go to Kali OVF file. Just search Kali OVF file. Go to download OVF files are there. Some OVF files you can see. Yeah. Here you can see Kali Linux OVF file. It is for VirtualBox. You just download this one. It is around 2.7 GB is there. Just download this one. It will download .ovf file. Just double click it. Then that Kali Linux will be installed on that machine. Oh, okay. It is aerodom.ng. Okay. I think yeah. CAP is created. It is a packet that is created from aerodom. All the packet through the Wi-Fi it can be uh, created aerodom.ng. What you can do is you can use a ROQ file. It is a password file is there, ROQ.txt. You can download the ROQ.txt and decrypt these CAP files. Okay, we'll try to capture the screenshot. Yes, sure. Somebody is asking, we are able to nmap all these things without internet. I think nmap you can, there is a Windows based, GUI based is there. You can download the SendMap. SendMap is also is a GUI version of nmap without any installation of Kali Linux. Yes. Without any installation of Kali Linux. Yeah. Nmap, you can download and install SendMap in the Windows machines. And you can do all these things. And regarding the project, you need to complete the project in okay, you have to complete the project as well. So the project topic is Keylogger. So Keylogger is a software that is designed to capture all the keystrokes in your system. So this is the video link. You have to go to this video link. Then you will understand how to do this thing. So before proceeding to this project, first of all, understand what is the keylogger is. The keylogger is used to capture all the keystrokes. Is used to all the keystrokes in the system. So whenever you are using some other's machine, for example, you are using some other's machine, beware that in that machine maybe keylogger may be installed. And if you are accessing that machine and if you are getting your friend's machine and doing some sensitive information, means that information may be recorded by the keylogger and permanently on that machine. So that information is getting leaked. So this is the actually the keylogger, or the keylogger can be used by the parents to track their kids what they are doing. So keylogger is just a software to capture all the keystrokes. So what we are doing is you have to do it with a Python programming. We are using it with a Python programming, but you can definitely go for Java or C or any programming language, but Python is the simplest one. And there is a lot of libraries are inbuilt there. That is why we are preferred to the Python. So you can use either Windows machine or Linux or any operating system to do this project. First of all, go and install this Python. Okay, Python. You can download the latest version. This is the website, Python. You just download go to download and download the latest version. Python, the latest version I can see, it is 3.11.4. Download and install Python in your machine. Download and install the Python. Once it is installed, you can refer the code from this link. This is the link. Here we have explained all those things. There you can refer this link to all the code is available over here. Here we have used different modules like first module we have used. Whenever you are installing all those things, you just follow this code. Here will be there. I will show you. And for the, if you want, you can create a GUI as well, graphical user interface for the simplicity. It can be done with a tkinter package. Yeah, here the code. So the keyboard import JSON, you can refer this code. Just do this, refer this code and write over here. This is how the Python code is running. Let me check I am having Python or not, installed or not. Yeah, I am having the Python installed. Okay, here, once Python is installed, this is my Python. My version is 3.11.43. Well, after you have installed Python, you can create a new file. Create a new file and type all the programs. Here you are able to see in this video, you can see the program. It is listed over here. You just type all the programs. All the programs, import or some other line or print, hello. Okay, so this is how you need to write the program. Just refer the code and write the program, and after that, this is how you are running it. Go to run option and under run module. You need to save the file. You can save your file anywhere you want. I am going to save in desktop. abc.py. It is a py file. So after running, you are able to see all those things over here. But whenever you are doing our project, whenever you are doing the project, first type the program over here and running the program, you don't see anything over here. But after that, whenever you are typing anything over there, anything in your system, it will be saved in a file. The location is also mentioned in this code where you want to save all those things. This is how we are doing the project. Why GUI is necessary? It is for the simplicity. We are using the GUI. Previously installed Python. Is it okay? Yeah, it is perfectly okay. You can use the 3.1. But better ensure that your version is 3 point something. Don't use 2 point something. Always use 3 point something you can use. Is it possible to install Kali on VirtualBox? On Marcus Silicon Valley M2. Okay, M2 is actually the new Mark thing. It is based on ARM architecture, not Intel architecture. So in order to install Kali Linux, you have to use either UTM or Parallels. You because Oracle VirtualBox or VMware is not supporting on ARM architecture. Yes, yeah, or VirtualBox. I couldn't able to VirtualBox. Yes, you can't install it. I hope in the coming years, Oracle VirtualBox will release their software that is support M2 chip. But till now, at this time, at this point of time, the Oracle VirtualBox is not supported in M1 or M2 versions, M2 chip or ARM versions. You can use UTM. UTM is free. UTM is completely free. You can use UTM. In keylogger, can we control others' keyboard? Okay, the network keylogger is also there, but in our project, we are using only the local keyboard. We are monitoring, capturing the keystroke from the local keyboard. We get the last session record, date of submission. Okay. Is it necessary to install Kali Linux? No, definitely no. You can use Windows as well. You can use your Windows machine or any other operating system you can use. But remember, install Python. Install Python is the only the requirement, nothing else. So I hope I have answered all the queries. Okay, how can we know the keylogger is installed in the system? So to identify the keylogger, most of the advanced antivirus is automatically detecting whether the keylogger is installed or not. So better scan with an antivirus. So it will detect the keylogger is there or not. Just anonymous, yeah, I'm going to work in this command. Okay. So thank you very much for joining the session. So all of you, I request all of you, please try to complete the project as soon as possible. The last date will be updated on the WhatsApp group. Okay, so thank you very much for joining the session.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the brief session. Dear students, attendance link, I will going to share your respective groups. You can go through it, and I will going to share Q&A session as well. Next week, we have a Q&A session regarding your projects. Please go through the video what sir shared. Most of the students were getting confusion when they are playing the video. Once you play the video, please click the start button. First slide, there is a, after finishing first slide, you need to click on center, there is a start button, you need to click start button. Then once finish the second slide, you need to find the right below side, there is a previous and next. You need to click on next button. Then only you are able to move video. Otherwise, there is a log videos are there. Please be careful while playing the video. And also, all the important links I will going to share your respective groups. Next week, we are having a Q&A session. That's why start your projects. If you have any doubts, fill the Q&A session. We will going to discuss that thing. Thank you all for joining with us. Thank you, sir. Thank you all. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Bye.